Okay, so I may have a little bit of a yarn buying problem. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a video. I don't know if it's gonna be like a week long or more than a week long, but basically today's video is crocheting things only using Temu Yarn. And I went a little bit crazy buying yarn, so I have a feeling this is gonna become a little bit of a series, so I actually use up this yarn. But I'm gonna give you guys a haul of all of my new yarn. Also, I've been taking a little break from crocheting. It's been a couple days now, at least 5 days now that I haven't crocheted, which is really sad. I miss crocheting, but I had an elbow injury and I'm not really sure if it's work related, crochet related, or both. So I've just been taking a break from crocheting, but I just iced my elbow. I don't know if you can even tell if it's red or not. I just iced it, so it's a little bit red, I think. The camera might not be picking it up, so it's feeling pretty good right now because I just iced it. But let's do a little haul of the new stuff that I just ordered, and I'll kind of tell you like either why I ordered it. I might not remember why I ordered it, but yeah, I've ordered a yarn from Temu before, so I have yarn already from Temu, and I'll show you all that at some point. But right now I'm just going to show you the new yarn that I got, because most of this like I either got for a reason or whatever. We're gonna have to come up with a reason what I'm gonna use it for. This is already out of the bag, so why don't I just show you this first. I got a blocking board because I made all those granny squares. I can't speak right now, I don't know what's going on. Either getting a headache or I had too much caffeine or both, I don't know. But I made all those granny squares in that video a little while back, so I ordered this blocking board. So it comes with a blocking board with different poles and then the metal poles to put in there, and then a little stand that you can put it on too. So I ordered this, so I'm going to block all those at some point, probably not in this video, but just showing you that I bought this. But I'm kind of starting this video before I finish my last vlog, because my last vlog was supposed to be like a crochet with me for a week, but since I got that injury, I kind of took a break, so I've not really made that much. So there's going to be a little bit of mixture here and there going on. A little not backstory, a little behind the scenes of what's going on here, I guess. This package just came today. I guess we can go through this first. So let me pour out all this yarn so that we don't have the crinkling bag. Okay, so all of this yarn I bought with an intention. This all has a purpose. If you don't know, I'm trying to make my younger sister, her birthday's coming up, and I'm trying to make her a car hanger, like thing to hang from the car that's like a pot with flower in it, if that makes sense, like a little pot with like flowers coming down. And I didn't have the right colors. I started making like the flower pot and making it tan, but I needed something for either like dirt or green or whatever. I needed a bunch of stuff, so I got a few things. I got 2 different kinds of yarn from Temu. So there's this one that says, it just says cotton on it like this, and I got a couple colors. So I got one in white. I don't really know why I got the white, I can't remember, but I got white. And then I got these 2 beige. I think they're both the same kind of beige color. And that's in case the beige I already had didn't match like the size or whatever. So I got those. And then let's see what else. I got green for like leaves, or the one pattern I was following made like the dirt part green for some reason, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I also bought this brown in case I want to make that brown instead of green. And then I got pink for the flowers and yellow for the inside of the flower. So all of those are options that I can use. And then I got another kind of brand or whatever, like a different one from there. And I got green, pink, yellow, and brown. So these are all the ones I got, and the other one. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection. Hopefully you can see that. And then I got this random little skein of green. It's like a light green in case I wanted it. So I kind of have 3 different shades of green here that I can choose from. But yeah, those are all of those that I got with intention of making those flower pots. I was going to try to make maybe more than one kind, but I'm not sure yet. I'm at least going to make the one. I wasn't thinking that I should have gotten a red color because I was thinking about making like a rose one, but that's okay. And there was also like a strawberry one you can make, but I wasn't thinking about that. Anyways, let's move on to the next bag here. So in this next bag, I kind of went a little crazy. I did not need to get all this, but I got some pom-poms for my hats, which I honestly like. I opened it up already and looked at these, and I think I like these pom-poms better than the ones I got off of Amazon, and these ones were cheaper. But they are more fluffier than the ones on Amazon. Like what you do is you kind of like shake them out before you put them on the hat or whatever. And these ones fluff up way better. Some of the little hooks are kind of small, so that'll be, oh wait, it stretches. Okay, perfect. You just basically shake them out and then they get fluffier. These ones are way fluffier than the ones from Amazon, so that is a win. I got 2 packs of those, and then this is one of those little yarn holders. I just got a small one because I wasn't sure how I'd use it yet. Like, I'm not sure. We'll see. But I thought it was kind of neat. You put the yarn in there and thread it through, so it's not like rolling all around, and helps with the whole process and keeping it like the tension good and everything, I would assume. So that's that, and everything else is all yarn. So let's go through these last 2 packages. I'm gonna dump this one out first. Oh wait, there's a couple other things that aren't yarn. So there's these stitch markers because my mom and I were crocheting, and I was like, oh, I don't know where all my stitch markers went. So I got this pack of them, and I think there's like 100 or something in here. There's a lot, that's all I know. 300, there's 300. So those will last me a long time. Then I kind of forgot my mom wants like the aluminum hooks, or like she wants the metal ones. She doesn't want a gripper on it. And I wasn't thinking, and I ordered this like bag for her because I was gonna give it to her for Christmas, but now I'm like not really sure. Also, Mom, if you're watching this and you get this for Christmas, I might have just spoiled it for you. But it comes with a bunch of different sizes, and then stitch markers and like a measuring hook and everything. Like, it has so much stuff in it. So I don't really know. I'm either gonna keep it for myself and get her what I think she'd actually want, or give it to her. I haven't decided yet. I feel like you can never have too many hooks and everything, so I'll see what I decide. What do we have next? So I have this green, this variegated yarn. It's like green, gray, white. I actually got another one of these too somewhere, and I don't know what I'm gonna make with that, but I thought it'd be fun to make something with it, like a clothing piece or something. I don't know. Then I got this velvet yarn, which I thought would be cool for scrunchies, which I forgot I need to get hair ties for. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I thought that would be nice to make scrunchies with, maybe. Let me dump the last bag out. I have a problem. Okay, so some more of the velvet yarn. I got this pink one and this light blue one. So these are all velvet yarns. And then here's that other green one that I was talking about. So I have, these all look relatively the same. So I have 5 skeins of it. So I was thinking maybe I could make some, like, one big thing with it, but we'll see. And then this isn't exactly what I thought it would look like, but I guess it kind of is actually. It said alpaca, so I was like, oh, maybe it'll be really soft. I haven't felt it yet, but it's more of like a 4-weight or like an acrylic looking yarn, I think. But again, it's like a variegated, but it's more neutral colors. Like it's kind of like a cream. I don't even know what those colors are, but they're kind of like some neutral colors. A couple more things here. So we have this blue variegated yarn. So kind of has different shades of blue in it, and there's 5 of those. So that's pretty neat. And then this was like a fun one. I've been making a lot of hats, and I didn't know what size this was going to be. It's actually like a cotton yarn, it looks like. It's thinner, like the size of cotton normally is. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I was kind of thinking like making a hat. Like, I've been wanting to try different sizes of hats and making like a little kid's hat maybe. And this clearly looks like a cute pattern for a kid. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Same with this one. It's kind of like baby colors. I also am going to be making something for my cousin's baby, or a few things for my cousin's baby, so I kind of wanted to like practice with different things. So that was my other thought process behind getting these. And then there's one more thing left, which is this alpaca. So I got one that looked like mohair. I talked about it in one of my videos, and I'll show it again in this video, I'm sure. But I thought like this might be able to add into those, but now looking at it, this is way different than those ones. I don't think the fiber is different, it's just the colors are so much different, but it's really cool. I don't know if it'll focus. Let's see. Like, look at all the colors in there. How neat is that? So there are 5 of them in here. I don't know what it would make, but I was thinking like maybe like a holy kind of like sweater or a shrug or something. I don't know. I have to think on what I can make with that, but that's kind of a lot of stuff, and I have more that I've already had, so I'll have to show all that at some point. I don't even know if I can collect it all together, but I don't even know what I'm gonna start with. I don't think I'm gonna make anything tonight, just because I'm still resting my elbow. I don't know if I make anything, it'll be the flower pot for my sister, but I don't know. We'll see. That's everything that I got. I'm not gonna order anything else. I literally should put myself on a ban of not ordering any more yarn for the rest of the year, unless I need it for a present or something. But yeah, I need to chill out a little bit. I'm gonna be brainstorming ideas of what to start with. So the next time I film will either be showing all the other yarn I already have or what I decide to make first. I did talk about like something I wanted to make in one of my videos with Temu Yarn, but one of the yarns in there technically isn't Temu Yarn, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I haven't decided what I'm doing. But like I said, I'll check back in the next time I crochet or use some of this yarn or something. But this is going to be interesting and gonna have to come up with some creative ways on how I can use this. Plus, if this is a part 1 of a series, maybe you guys can give me ideas for what I could do with some of this. So leave your recommendations down below on what I should make with it, because I'm excited to make some cool things and practice some new techniques, hopefully. Okay, I decided it's actually the same night as when I said, and my elbow's actually feeling pretty good, so I'm going to try to crochet and see how it goes. I'm trying to decide on the color for this green, and I'm looking at the video right now, and I feel like this one's actually the closest to the color that she's using. So I might try this one and see how it goes. So I think I'm going to try this one, but I just have to make sure that it's the right weight. So it's actually thicker than the yarn I was using for this. They all look thicker to me. Oh well, we're just gonna try to make it work. So this is the yarn I'm gonna try using, and worst comes to worst, we just have to make it all in like the same like brand or whatever. This one doesn't even have like a sleeve on it. It's just like this little thing of yarn. But I'm going to, it's literally just like a circle that we're making, so it cannot be too hard to make. It should not take too long, hopefully.
Let's start by preparing the initial position.
Magic ring here. I made that way too long, that's okay. I'm gonna move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing here, so I don't have to hold it all the way up here. And then hopefully this works out. If not, I'll just have to do it in different colors for it to work, probably, is my guess. But also, I swear I always, not always, but a lot of times I have this crew neck on, but it's just what I have on while my hair is drying. Like I have my PJ shirt under here and my hair is like really wet, so it's getting this soaked, and I didn't want to wear what like I actually wanted to wear, if that makes sense. So it's just on for now. I have to count to 14 here, so I kind of have to concentrate a little bit and hope that this turns out. Okay, that's 2. I gotta count.
The smoothest stones, sitting with the river's bones, glimmer with the white of passing light in this unknown. And sprouting.
Okay, so I finished the little hop part, the lid, and this yarn is softer. It's definitely a lot different than the yarn I was using for this little pot, so I might end up having to make a new one of these, which isn't the end of the world, just because I'm afraid this is going to be too big, because this you just single strand, but the one strand of this is smaller than the one strand of this. Like here, let me, do you see the difference in the thickness? The green is definitely thicker. I might have to remake one with a different yarn, which there's this one, which I think is maybe a little thicker. I don't know. Let me compare it with this. Yeah, these are the same. So I'm just gonna continue to make the rest of the pot and see how it looks and if it's okay. I'm gonna keep this one. If not, then I'll just make a new one with the bigger yarn. I have so many strings still left on this, but yeah. This is like this, and then I'm assuming this goes on here or whatever, and then the stuff goes off of it. I also got brown because I thought maybe making this like dirt would be cool, so I don't know. I want to make at least one the way she does it first, just so I can make sure I do it right before I go changing the colors and whatnot to make sure it's gonna look okay. But I was gonna do the rest of it right now, but I'm thinking the smarter decision would be to stop because it's past my bedtime and to blow dry my hair and go to bed. And my elbow didn't hurt at all while I was crocheting that, so that's good. Tomorrow I have a busy day at work, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to crochet after. I might have notes to do, but hopefully it's not too bad. I would love to keep working on this and try to get it done tomorrow, and then work on the hat that we were working on before. I won't be crocheting at all at work tomorrow, even if I have breaks. or anything. I'm going to bring some stuff to review because I was trying to like review some stuff and I really haven't been doing that since I've been crocheting more, which is fine because I'd rather, like, when I'm not at work, you know, don't work. Because before I was like coming home and doing more work and like finishing my notes and then reviewing and then doing all kinds of more stuff for work, and I'm just trying to like make sure I have a better work-life balance and I'm not spending too much time on work. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night. We just got this little circle done, which did not take long at all. It was fairly easy. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll make the leaves and the flowers and assemble it all. We'll see how that goes. The next video is like 35 minutes long for the flowers and leaves, so that's pretty long for the tutorial. Anyways, calling it a night, and I'll check back in the next time I crochet. My voice just cracked. Nothing I love more than having to untangle my microphone. Okay. Also, I just like popped it on my bra. Let me show you my shirt. I haven't worn this one in a video yet that my aunt made for me before we actually start crocheting here. This is the shirt. It says, Jesus is my savior, crocheting is my therapy. I think it's funny. I want all the crochet shirts I can get. Also, I'm icing my elbow because I keep forgetting. I meant to ice it this morning and never did. This is the first time getting into it, and it's 3 p.m. Well, it's 3:17 actually. So I'm icing it because just from the position I slept in, my elbow was hurting. I don't know how to avoid curling up my arms like this when I'm sleeping, but it's a struggle. It's been, I think, a couple days since I checked in on this video, maybe longer, but I am going to be crocheting, even though I should work on my sister's gift because her birthday is literally this week. I think I'm actually going to crochet some scrunchies because I just learned how to crochet a scrunchie and I'm kind of obsessed, and I want to try it with some of the Temu yarn and see how it works. So I think the plan is to crochet a scrunchie, maybe a couple scrunchies. So let's go pick out the yarn. I'm going to bring all the yarn I have over for options, and then I'll decide which one I'm going to use. I also might compare the yarn a little bit to the yarn I was using just to see how it looks. I'm just going to chill in bed here, maybe watch some YouTube or something while I crochet a little bit. Also, have a couple days off of work coming up, so I hopefully can crochet a little bit more during then and get my sister's gift done in time. I do have to have a medical procedure done one day, so probably won't get a ton done that day. I don't really know. I might honestly be fine and like get stuff done. Who knows? We'll see. But at least the day before, I'm hoping, at least the morning of the day before, I'll be able to get some stuff done. Let's get to it. I just have to find all the yarn first, actually. The only one thing I'm worried about is if they're not the same like size, if it's going to work up the same. But the one thing about this scrunchie pattern is that there's not really like a set number that you do. It's just like do it until you know, make sure you're covering the hair tie or whatever. So I think that's going to actually help out in our favor a little bit here. So these are the 3 Temu yarns I have. We have this light blue one, and then this blue one. This one's kind of more like pastel. This one's a little bit like brighter, I guess. And then we have this pink color here. It's not really showing up the way it is. It's like a pastel light pink kind of color. And I'm going to compare them with this Bernat velvet so we can kind of see like thickness wise maybe a little bit. So we're going to compare these a little bit. So this is the Bernat velvet. Which one should we make first? These are the hair tie colors I have, so I don't really have any that match. I could make a pink with the pink. It's not really the same. Or I could just make one with the black. Let's make a pink with the pink, just because. So break this open here. Feels soft. I'm not sure if I should try pulling from the middle or the outside. It's kind of like a skinny skein, so I don't know. I think this is a bad idea. Oh, you guys can't even see. I'm just like grabbing yarn out of the middle. Ah, look. That's a yarn barf if I've ever seen it. But, oh, it's fuzzy. Let's compare this to this. So it's like, is a little bit thinner. It definitely is actually a little bit thinner, but they feel similar. So let's just see how it works up. And then I'll show you what the scrunchie looked like that I made with the other one so we can compare. I lost the end already. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna put on a drama podcast probably. I'm feeling drama. Probably end up time-lapsing this. I keep losing the end. Why do I do that? Okay.
Pushing through the forest green, making up their way, and day by day they'll turn to trees.
This is definitely thinner. This is going to be interesting. I kind of have to count for this part.
We do that. We're just human after all. Sun or snow, all the life it seems to know. And all we have is just part of how it goes, how it goes. This I know.
Okay, I'm gonna take this microphone off after this one because one, I don't want the battery to die, and two, I'm not feeling it. And also, I don't know why this is zoomed in. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. First of all, this yarn is very fluffy, I'll say that. Hopefully I can like, you know, brush some of the fluff off after. But I just finished like the first round or row around it or whatever, and this is significantly more stitches than what you have to do with the other yarn, so I don't know how it's going to make it turn out. It's either going to look cool or not, we'll see. But yeah, this is like, I think there's like 75 or 80 stitches or something, and on my other ones I think I had like 40 at most, so we'll see what ends up happening. This is going to be very interesting because I have to put like stitches into each of those stitches, so wish me luck, that's all I have to say. I'm going to take this off now and time lapse me crocheting.
Little birds jumping out the nest to learn. You're never gonna fly but staying high, and this I know. And timid stars waiting for the after hours, painting with the light showing every night, this I know. Winter falls just to spring to summer's call, and we do that.
Okay, I just finished making this scrunchie, so it's definitely a lot fuller than the other ones. I feel like you have to kind of like move it around to make sure it's equal, if that makes sense, like the ruffles, because it's so squishy that they like move around. This one sheds more than the brunette, but I think most of it shed probably while I was using it, hopefully. But let me show you the difference between this and then the other ones I made. This one took a lot longer too because it had more stitches because the yarn is thinner, so it works up a little bit slower. But this is the ones I made in brunette. This one's actually bigger than this one because I think my stitches were tighter for this one compared to this one. And then this is the pink one. So it looks a lot different because the yarn's thinner, so there's like more waves, if that makes sense. But yeah, these are the three that I made, the brunette ones, and then the one from Temu. And this is the yarn from Temu. But yeah, they all look like obviously relatively similar, but you can tell that this one has like more stitches and stuff because it's thinner, but it works up about the same size as one I did. It's kind of in between these two, but it's almost the same size as the navy one. I would say it's not quite as small as this, but not quite as big as the navy. I do feel like this didn't shed as much, which makes me a little bit nervous if this yarn is going to like fall apart over time, how well it's going to like hold up since it did shed so much. This is scrunchie, and that took way longer than I thought it was going to. So it's actually 4:48 now, and I'm going to stop for the night on scrunchies at least. I'm not sure if I'll make anything else tonight because I have some other stuff I need to do. I'm going to work on some other stuff, and then I will probably crochet later. Just haven't decided. I still have to finish one thing for another video, and then I'll be able to crochet. My sister's gift is what's going to be next, so I'm not going to crochet any more scrunchies tonight. If I do anything for this video, it'll be my sister's gift because that needs done. I also need to eat dinner at some point too. But yeah, So you can use the Temu yarn to make a scrunchie. It's definitely different, but it still worked out fine, so yeah. Okay, so it's later in the same night of like the last clip, and so earlier in this video, I think I probably showed this at least, that I crocheted this pot with my Temu yarn, but now that I've ordered new Temu yarn, this is actually a little bit thicker than that one. And for the pot, you're supposed to double strand. So when I made the lid, I was afraid it would be too big for the other yarn. So now I'm gonna go back and make a new pot with this yarn, and I'm gonna double strand it, which I just tried pulling this out, and there is some serious yarn vomit situation going on here. So I need to see if I can find an end somewhere in here. I think there's actually 2 ends tangled in here. So that is my plan right now, is to make another pot while I am watching YouTube, and hopefully it doesn't turn out too big. Wait, what? There's just a random section of yarn. Oh, what is happening? They weren't tied together. It was just like random yarn. Okay, hopefully that's not a problem. I need to take the middle out here too. Perfect. It's actually so easy to find the middle on that one. Okay, it's always like hit or miss with stuff. Going to make this real quick, and back to do a little bit of crocheting. I need to finish this gift for my sister. We have this much of the pot done. I have one more row and then the the strap things to do, and I need to get this done because her birthday is this Friday. So let's get to going on this. I need to pull up the pattern on my phone and also look at the video because I need to make sure I know what I'm doing, and I'm watching Love is Blind while I crochet. So that is the plan right now. She's so serious.
Because you're 28 years old. So I've been on my own since I'm 18. Yeah. So I've had to pay.
This lighting is actually terrible, but I don't feel like changing my camera angle right now, so bear with me. But I've been working on my sister's gift, and last night I finished one of the long set of leaves, so there's 4 leaves on that one. I have to go back and look because I can't remember how many I need of each. I think we need like 3 or 4 of these. Maybe it's 3 of these ones and then 2 of the smaller ones. I might have it backwards, but I have the one done, and I'm in the middle of starting this one. I was trying to get this done today, but it's already like halfway through the day, and I have a endoscopy and colonoscopy tomorrow, so I have to start like my prep at 2 o'clock, and I just feel like I'm not gonna be able to crochet, you know. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get more done tomorrow, but her birthday's on Friday and it's Wednesday. I need to like get it together here. But I'm gonna keep working on this, and I will check in when I can. I'm going to show you everything from the project so far. I'm taking a break now. It's 1:11 because I don't know, I feel like I need a little break, and I don't know what's gonna happen with me having to start my prep soon, and I'm also like just hangry, so my mom's bringing me like popsicles and stuff. But this is the hanging basket that I crocheted. I re-crocheted one in the thicker yarn, so that's that part. And then I made 2 tops. I made a green one and a brown one because I didn't know which one I'd like better. I think I might like the brown one because it's supposed to be like the dirt. It goes on top there, and then the leaves kind of go through this hole in the middle to hang. So we have 2 of the 4 leaf ones, and then we need 1 more of those, which I started, as you saw in the last clip I was working on, this one here. Then I need 2 with just 3 leaves on them. So I measured that yarn because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn, but I weighed it and it is enough, so hopefully it actually ends up being enough. I'm playing a little bit of yarn chicken here with this, which is not good. And then we just have to do the flowers last, which I have, let's see, I have yellow for the inside of the flowers, and then I have pink or white for the outside of the flowers. That's my current progress on this, and I think I might take a little break, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Take a little break, make sure I guess know my instructions correctly for what I need to do for this prep, and then I will, I don't know, might edit or something. My hands are getting a little bit sore, tired, so I'm just gonna take a little break. Checking in on my progress of this gift. I have all of the pieces in this bag here, so the tops and all the leaves, and then have this part done. Now moving on to the flowers next.
Correctly in the middle. It says it's a sailor's knot. I've never done that before, and I was
I don't know if I'm supposed to be using the 3 or the 2.5.
exact.
One flower done, 4 more to go. I'm glad I decided on this choice of doing like pink with yellow in the middle, because the one she did white with yellow in the middle, and then she did pink with white in the middle, but I like the pink with the yellow in the middle, so I'm happy about that. Like I said, I have to do 4 more of these. I'm gonna see if I can get them all done. I don't know, I have to leave in like an hour, but I don't have to do anything else to get ready. I just need to like gather all my stuff and make sure I have everything. So I'm gonna see how many of these I can get done real quick. And I've just been putting everything into this bag. Like everything that has to be put together in the end is going in this bag. I'm gonna set like a timer or something because I'll get distracted and then not realize what time it is. If I don't, that way I can like, you know, start getting ready to leave or whatever. I'm about to start another flower. Just making a magic ring or magic loop or whatever you want to call it before I get started. I'm trying to find a good angle for you guys too, of like so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna time lapse, I think. My camera battery did indeed die, but I just wanted to hurry up and finish those flowers. It's now 10:30 and I got all 5 flowers done. They turned out really cute. So these are the 5 flowers. I really like them. They turned out good and they're super easy to do. So that's good. But yeah, these are all 5 of the flowers. And I think I'm gonna wait to assemble it till later because I'm just not feeling like it right now. So hopefully I'm feeling up to it later. I have 2 topper choices, green and brown, that we have to put the leaves through. So we have to put the flowers on the leaves first, but then we kind of pull this through here. So it's either gonna be on the brown. I think I like the brown better. I think I like the dirt better. But anyways, I'm gonna put everything back into this bag so it's all together. I'm so excited that I have all the pieces done and all I have to do is actually just like assemble it. I have to stuff this too. And I think I might try to like, I don't know, weave these in so that they're more hidden and stay up taller maybe before I actually sew on the top. Because like, if you see here, these little things that like where you tied it on when you made the strap, I think I might take them and kind of like weave them in down here so that they stay hidden. But I'm so excited. It's turning out so cute. I'm gonna put this bag with all this stuff into my bag of whips. Same with this part here. And then I'm gonna take out all the yarn from the stuff that I finished. I'm about to clean up my little mess from crocheting and then hopefully I finish this later. I'm hoping. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna like put it in. I'm gonna wrap it in something and then yeah, her birthday's literally tomorrow and I have to work tomorrow morning, so I'd like to get it done tonight because I don't want to have to like come home and like rush to put it together. But worst comes to worst, that's what I'll be doing. But I don't think she won't care. She wouldn't even care if it was a little late. But I'm gonna get it done, at least on her birthday. Anyways, I'm gonna get moving along here and I'm just so excited that I got all the pieces done at least. Okay, I'm doing my last little update check-in for this video. I've actually finished crocheting everything a couple days ago, 1 or 2 days ago. But the things that I got done in this video was this scrunchie that you all saw from my Temu Yarn. Stay tuned for part 2 of this because I went to crochet another scrunchie and there was a tragedy with this yarn. But don't worry, it's all settled. A lot of spoilers here, but there was a tragedy and now it's settled and it took me hours, but besides the point. What you all have been waiting for, which I mean you already saw it in the thumbnail, but I finished my sister's birthday gift. I actually love how it turned out, so I'm about to show what it looks like right now. It turned out so good. The cool thing about it is that you can move these leaves around like in any order. There's like 2 short ones and 2 long ones. Like right now, these 2 short ones are next to each other. I'd probably rearrange them, but my sister can obviously do whatever she wants with them. But that's the cool thing is like they're like tied in there, but you can move all these like leaves around. But it turned out so good and now I want to make more of them. There's a rose one and a strawberry one. But yeah, very excited. Anyways, that's all for this little challenge video. I had a lot of fun filming this, trying to make stuff only using Temu Yarn. So Fifi, what do you want? But yeah, this was fun and I would definitely do it again. I'm actually, like I said, already started filming part 2 of this. So I am going to do more. I am going to make more projects with the Temu Yarn. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. comment down below any ideas of ways I can use the yarn that I showed at the beginning, because I'm open to whatever ideas you guys have of how I could use it. The one cream yarn that I showed that's like multicolored is like mostly alpaca, but also like acrylic, I think, and maybe a little cotton in it. So if you have any ideas for that one, I'm open to hearing some as well. My cat wants my attention right now, so I'm trying to wrap up this video. If you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I will see you in my next video. Bye!